Hey. Shit, I don't know why I keep saying hey like that. Yesterday I was so nervous. I was like, hey. Hey, bro. Welcome back to Jordan's Room. I'm here with Josh Moss. We met probably about 5 weeks ago.
5 weeks ago, we met on a big night. Probably at 3 a.m., maybe a bit later.
Yeah, it was about 2, 3 a.m. in the morning. I got the inbox of doom on Instagram by my new girlfriend. She what's going on? Come over. We're having a bit of a house party. So I was like, yeah, sweet. I didn't know. I didn't really know anyone. I knew maybe 3 people there. So I don't know why I said yes, but I was like, yeah, fucking oath, I'm keen as. So
weren't you off a 2-day?
Yeah, 2-day Larry. So I was flying, and then the nerves just all fucking kicked in at once. But then I remember walking into your room. I didn't know anyone, into Amelia's room. You're lying on the bed. I walk in and I'm just like, oh, hello, everyone. Hey. I've got training gear on too. I'm fucking training.
I was like, bro, this guy CrossFits. Like, he's the fittest today. I'm like, did you just come from a session, bro? He's like, yeah, I did. I'm like, what are you doing? He's like, oh, different type of
Bondi
session, man. I'm like, oh, all right.
Well, what happened that night? The day before, I did Bondi to Bronte.
What? And you came from Bondi to Bronte onto a big night?
I went straight into a fucking bender and then had a shower at my mate's place to freshen up, and then it all rolled into one. But yeah, bro. So for some of the viewers that don't know, you were on season 1 of Love Island.
Season 1, yeah, the first one round.
Yeah, so I remember I watched some of those ones, and I feel like that one was probably the craziest one. Is that true? Or
yeah, our one was pretty mental. Hey, like we literally had punch-ons, we had people villa divides, we had crazy cheating scandals, we had girlfriends dating people that won the show. Like we had insane things that happened on the show. And like, honestly, people would ask me like, bro, like how much of it is scripted? Like that stuff doesn't actually go on. I was like, we had so many like fucked up people on our show. Yeah. Like it was actually insane. Like, I
feel like it's reined back a lot though since that one, or is it still, cause I haven't really been keeping up with it, but I remember, season 1 just being fucking absolutely crazy.
Yeah, it was mental. Look, season 2, it just didn't really have the same punch, I guess.
Energy.
Like everyone was pumped for season 2. Like I was so keen on it because I was like, finally, I can watch from the viewer's seat, not like in the hot seat. And then it kind of just didn't really deliver. Like there was a few good things on it. And there was a few people I really liked on the show, but it just didn't. I don't know.
Didn't punch. Well, so when you're on the show, are you like? I don't really know how it works, but do you go on single?
Yeah,
and then
meant to.
You go on.
Doesn't seem it's a requirement, but I thought it was.
You go on single, and then so you meet other single people, and then you guys sort of see who you vibe with, and then you just choose, or is the show like we want you to go with this person?
Nah, so like honestly, I signed up to it and I'm just a complete idiot. I didn't even know what to expect. I'm like, oh, hectic, a summer in Spain, meet a load of hot girls, like travel around the world.
Fuck, was it in Spain?
It was in Spain, bro, Mallorca.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Spanish summer, bro.
That's fucking
Spanish
insane.
summer.
That's
Yeah. So it was winter here and we got to go there for Spain for the summer. It was like June, July. It was
and could you leave the house and go out?
Nah, man, we couldn't leave. You couldn't leave. Well, you could, like if you got a date or Australia picked you to like see a girl or you did like a random fishing day or something.
I love fishing.
We didn't even have a reel, bro.
Really? Just straight off the rocks. Just fly fishing.
Just a rod with no reel or string. Just
that's fucked up.
But yeah, I'm an idiot, bro. So I signed up just not even knowing what to expect.
Yeah.
Rocked up and I was in lockdown for 9 days.
Yes.
So no phone, no communication to the outside world, no internet, in a hotel room before the show even started.
Just by yourself?
Just by myself. I had a chaperone.
Bit of a quarantine.
Dude, yeah. I was getting prepared for Corona. Yeah, and then you come out like once a day for an hour with a chaperone and you can only go around the hotel. I don't even know. They did that because I think they didn't want us to see anyone else and they were releasing the promos and stuff. But anyways, yeah, so you rock up to the show. It's a dating show. And then there's 5 guys who go in first, 5 girls are lined up.
Oh, and you guys pick?
Yeah, well,
that's it.
The girls they go, oh, you come out and then you go, oh, this is Josh. He's 25. I don't know. He's funny.
He's fucking hilarious and he means well.
He's the best dude. You guys are all going to want to step forward. I go out. So I was on the show. I didn't know I was going out first. Had a couple of the people in charge of producers like Joshy. You know, you're coming out first. You're so funny. You're jacked. You're shredded. Yeah. You got the blue eyes. You're going to kill this show. All the girls are going to love you. I'm like, you know what? Yeah, I can go out first. I'm pumped. I'm going to smash this shit. I walk out. Sophie Monk introduces me, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, all right, I'll go. I reckon I'm such a nerd. I was like, I reckon at least 3 of the 5 will step forward. Like I'll be 3 or 5. I'll be happy with 2 and I'll probably cop 1, but I'll be heaps off it. But like, let's be real. 3 are going to step forward. Go out there, they say my name and like 5 seconds pass, no one steps forward. 10 seconds pass, no one steps forward. 15 seconds pass, no one steps forward. And now I'm getting the awkward looks like, I'm waiting for the next guy. I don't know. And then Sophie goes, oh, I know what it feels like for no one to pick you, Josh. So you just sit on the sub bench. I was like, oh my God.
The sub.
Yeah. And then like,
you want to come out number 3, I reckon.
Yeah, I blame it on the numbers, bro. Yeah. It's science, man. You come out first. It's human nature. You want to see what's going on. See what's next. You know, if I come out 5th,
100%.
Game over. I would have won the show there probably. But anyways,
so you won the show?
No, I didn't.
No, you didn't win the show. I thought you just fucking say you won the show. No. So you're dating Amelia. So you guys are together. Yeah. So was she a part of the lineup?
In the lineups?
So was she
Sorry,
one
that
of the...
just sounded like, was she part of lineups? Or
No. was she a part of the five girls?
5 OGs. Nah, she wasn't part of the 5 OGs. So she came in real late, bro. She came in with only about 12 days to go on the show. So she was an arrival. Yeah, she was an arrival. That's what they call them. So she came in and heaps late. And by that stage, I'd already been... I guess
with 3 of the girls
brushed by like 6 girls.
Oh, okay.
So I'd been like tossed aside, and I was at the point where I was like
grateful for that, obviously.
Yeah, obviously everything happens for a reason. Thanks so much. You know, dumped by 6 girls. Gotta love it. Confidence had plummeted by that stage.
You're just drunk by the pool, and she walks in. You're just like, hey.
I'm like, this is it. And then she came in, and honestly, like I was saying to the beach hut, which is like where you talk to camera and you talk about your day and stuff like that. And I was just seriously saying like, look, if a girl doesn't come in, if the next girl doesn't come in that's not keen, like I'm probably just ready to go home. Like I'm over it.
Become
like
gay.
I can't.
I'm gonna try a guy.
Yeah. Literally was getting to that. Probably get brushed by them too.
Oh, you never know.
Yeah. And I was like, I'm done. Like if the next one that comes in isn't keen and we don't gel together and have a connection, I'm out. I'm done. I want to go home. Like.
Get back to Bondi.
I can't date anymore, man. I'm done.
So when she came in, did you guys just hit it off the bat like straight away or?
Yeah, so it was a blind date. So we were in the villa just chilling, and then we got a text, and I was like, I got a text. Like, you say that? I don't know. And then it was like 2 boys have been chosen by the Australian public to go on a blind date. Yeah. And I was like, and then the first dude was like, and Jackson, this other guy, and I was like, oh, I can't catch a break in here, man. Like,
yeah.
And then the second one's like, oh, it's Josh, and everyone's cheering, and I'm like sort of cheering, and then I'm realizing like, oh, this is so hyped now. If I come back and she's not keen again, like
this is fucked.
This is just messed up. So then we went on, and it was a blind date. We're on a beach in Spain.
Yeah.
Probably like. Bro, it would have been at least like 6 or 7 cameras at us, like 10 crew. It would have been like that on Bondi Beach on a blind date. And then she came down the beach. They had an umbrella in front of us, so like they got our reactions when she came down. And I was saying, I really want I would be interested in a blonde girl. And they're like, there's a blonde girl and a brunette girl. And my mate, we were like, I'll take the blonde, you take the brunette. And then as soon as they came, we both instantly flipped. And I was like,
really?
I got the brunette, you got the blonde. So you got on the flight.
Did they get it on camera?
I think they did. Yeah. I think they did. I was like, I got the blonde. He's like,
What did he watch that season? He said it was gross.
Yeah. And then she came and I was like, instant connection. I was like, eyes were drawn to her, trying to play it cool. Probably said some dumb shit, when you're trying to impress a girl.
You would have just had her in stitches the whole time.
Oh, I don't know, man. No. I think like some rogue.
I'll rewatch
like, do you like cheese? Like, I don't know.
Yeah, like how was your week vibes?
Oh, you do. You know when you like someone and you just overthink the combo?
Oh, mate, yeah. I've been doing that for the past 5 weeks.
But then, it was an instant connection, man. And I was like, just so stoked that she came in. But then the next thing is you really like someone and they go into a house full of single, good-looking people, dudes with like 19 packs and like.
Yeah. Did she go on other dates and?
Yeah. She went on dates in the villa.
Hate that.
Dude,
I'm the jealous type.
Man,
like I'm bad.
You got to hold it in, bro. Because
Yeah.
you're sort of talking to your mate. You're not even listening. You just
You can't let that be seen too early.
You see her smiling. You're like, why is he funny? What's she saying? What's he saying? You're kind of half listening in, but it all worked out in the end. So.
You see her and you're like, how was your date?
She's like, it was all right. I was like, just all right. Or she's yeah. I'm like,
why were you laughing though?
Why laugh with someone else? Like meta.
Why the fuck were you laughing? I mean, sorry.
I really like you.
Yeah, you can't. I like you so much, and I just want to know what the fuck he said to make you laugh like that. Yeah. No, but oh man, I'm the jealous type too. Honestly,
really?
Badly. I try to like change it, but like it's just so
like it's
organic. It's so organic. So when you like someone, it's like fucking. The birds and the bees. It's just like it is what it is.
I know.
It's just me. So, but you've got to find a time. I find to show that side of you. You've got to be super confident.
But I feel like they like someone who's like passionate. You know what I mean? Like it's better than someone just chilling there. Like
sweet do you think, girl? I'm doing mine because they think that they're like, if he's so cruisy. It depends though. It depends if they're crazy as well. I feel like they have to be fucking the crazy type to be keen on that. But I was doing a bit of research as you do.
Yeah.
Well, not too much, but a little bit. And there was like a few articles saying you guys are married.
Oh,
are you guys married or was that a photo shoot?
No, we're not married. We're not married. Okay. So yeah, we did a photo shoot for someone in this brand and this like wedding thing. And then all the tabloids and stuff like that.
That brand would have loved it.
Oh, dude, they got so much publicity. So it just blew up, and everyone was like, "Oh, they had a secret marriage during Corona."
I want to be that wedding.
My mum texted me going, "Hey, did you get married today?" I'm like, "Fuck, mum, like, what do you take me for?" Like,
so that wasn't. I was like, "Oh shit, they're married."
Dude, no, I got so many messages, like my sister, my mum. Yeah, congrats. No, more like, "What the fuck? You didn't even tell me." Yeah. What do we mean to you? Like, you didn't actually get married. Like,
oh fucking hell, that would have given me the anxiety of fucking doing too. Mum would have been crushed too reading that.
Really?
Yeah. No, your mum.
Yeah.
Not my fucking mum. You're like, really? How was she?
Like, Jordan, Josh got married today. I'm so upset.
No, so we're getting into the nitty gritty things. I remember when I hit you up, I was like, bro, you should come on the potty, and then you're like, yeah, I'm an open book, but we're on the piss. So, but you've given me the all clear. And then also I was like to Amelia, I was like, oh yeah, Josh is coming on, like you sweet. She's like, yeah, fuck, I don't give a shit. So I was like,
bro, I've lost any dignity I've had is long gone, bro. As soon as I step through those doors of reality TV, I just don't care.
So when you were so obviously you guys got together on the show. Were you guys did you guys fall in love sort of like straight away, or was it like 2-3 months out?
Nah, so like I wouldn't say we fell in love straight away, because it's like in there, bro. There's so much guys jealousy. Like there's so much.
Were other guys into her?
Yeah, man, 100%. There was heaps of guys keen on her, and she was obviously coming in as a single girl as well, so exploring kind of some options. And so I wouldn't say we fell in love straight away. And I reckon that.
Were you guys dating when you came back? Or?
No. We weren't dating because she was only on the show for like 11 days, 12 days. So some of the other couples had been together for like 6 weeks.
Okay, so this is a perfect example of going on holiday to Bali, right? You meet a girl, you guys get along well, blah, 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 and you come back to Australia or wherever the fuck you're from. How did you make it like work? Were you just on her tail from like the get-go, or was it just organic, like? Because you guys still all keep in contact and shit, right?
Yeah, well, there's a few of us that I still am friends with and keep in contact with, and we hang out, and but there's some that
foot fell off.
Fell off, man.
Who? No. Do you hate them?
Oh man, some interesting people. But yeah, so we said when we came off the show, we were going to. We're actually going to slow it down a bit, because in there it's so fast paced, man. Like it's 20. You meet a girl, it's 24 hours with them. So like a day in there is actually a week.
Well, my current relationship.
Yeah. So a day in there is like a week, man. So like we'd only been known each other for 11 days, but it actually felt like 6 months.
Are you guys like fucking? Sorry.
We are.
Are you guys fucking in the house?
Yeah. Oh, we didn't. We did. We did everything but.
Did you sleep with anyone in the house? If you don't mind.
No. I didn't.
Okay.
I didn't.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, no. But people were.
They were
getting jiggy.
Were the
with
cameras?
Dude, so we're in the bedroom, and in the house, there's like 30 cameras in every roof, in every room. So at night, man, literally on the second night, someone was going for it. Like,
oh really?
Yeah. Eden and Aaron were just going for it, bro. And like,
really?
And I was sleeping. I was trying to sleep, and then
Do you sleep in the same room as girls?
Yeah, and the same bed. So whoever you're coupled up with, you're in the same bed with.
Fuck off.
Yeah, no, seriously.
And there's cameras everywhere.
So I'm like, sort of roll over. I'm like, and I see like 30 cameras pointed at one bed. And I'm like, what do they know that I don't?
I reckon this is what I think, right? If you get an opportunity like that, it can either make or break you in regards to like you could put on an absolute clinic and then when girls watch that, they go, this gun's fucking naughty. Or you're vanilla as and you just got the old, you know what I mean? So I just feel like if there's cameras there and then Australia, probably New Zealand's watching too. You're going to see it. People around the world's going to see it. It's like, this is my time to shine.
And just go for it.
Yeah, because I was supposed to go on Married at First Sight.
No way.
Yeah, like, so when Corey and I lived together before I moved down to Melbourne, I was supposed to go on last year. So I like signed all the paperwork, like did all the STD checks and all that shit.
Failed them.
Lied. No. Did all those tests. Literally, him and I, because he was going to be my best man. And we did like a fucking phone call and organized like the whatever you call it, like the telling all my mates and all that shit. So anyways, I was supposed to go on that, and then they were telling me about how like the cameras and everything, and I was thinking to myself, you know what, this is going to be the perfect example to look like the best cunt in the world. Like, you know what I mean? You're just like, you go in there so lovely, so kind, so loving, but then when you go into bed, you're an absolute fucking demon. And that's the way I was going into it. I was like, fuck, I'm going to put on the clinic here.
Yeah.
And then I met a chick and we ended up dating, so I didn't go on the show. So
honestly, I reckon you would be better on Love Island or one of the younger shows, man. Because Married at First Sight, it's obviously such good.
Can you go on with in a relationship?
Married at First Sight.
No. In Love Island.
I mean,
fuck,
the dude who won had a secret girlfriend the whole time.
So did he get disqualified or had to give them the money back?
Well, the girl who won was saying like Taylor, she was like trying to say he should give the money to charity because like
he fucking lied.
You kind of cheated the system sort of thing. But then he was saying, oh, we weren't actually together, but she was running his business or something like that. Oh, she was running his business on the side.
Oh, true.
So like it was definitely, and we were in there, man, and we were playing this game of like, I don't know, truth or, I don't know, it was like tabloids tell if this is telling the truth or not. And one of them was like, oh, my cousin lives with a girl that they've been dating for like 4 years.
Oh, I remember business,
and then we were all like so wigged out by that. And he just,
what a snitch.
Just denied it, bro.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he just denied it. He's like, it's not true. And we were like, oh.
The glove don't fit.
Exactly, man. The shoe doesn't fit Cinderella or whatever that is. Yeah. And then, but I honestly reckon you would do so good in love. Now you've obviously got a girlfriend, so it's not going to happen.
So
but back then, man. Back then.
Man, I because I know that they do a few shows and then they hit me up for Big Brother, and then I was like oh fuck, I don't know if because my ex and I were like on and off, so I was like, oh, I fucking regret it.
Really?
Because I would have been keen to go on Big Brother, like the dating site. Like I feel like I'd be an easy target either to look like a really good dude or be an absolute fucking piece of shit. So, and I feel like it would have been the second one.
Go either way.
Because I was a piece of shit, but I was a good guy at the same time. So maybe cut that. But yeah, obviously everything works out for a reason. And
how would you have dealt with the fact that if you came off looking like an absolute knob? How would you go with that?
Honestly, I feel like girls love that shit too, because I end up seeing those guys kill it anyways after the show, with girls and stuff. And then, but I don't know. It is what it is.
Yeah.
I think honestly, like shit guys, like attract girls. It's fucking strange, actually.
It is.
They're like, oh, they see projects, and I've spoken about this in past podcasts. Like, I feel like girls love a bit of a project, not too much, but they love like
trying to fix someone.
Yeah. If they're a whole package, like.
I got a question. Can a nice guy act like a bad guy? Because maybe I should have gone on with the, I don't know, acting a bit tougher. Yeah. Like, do you think I look like a tough guy?
No, I feel like you look like a nice guy, like a fucking really nice dude.
Dude, that's so dope.
Not like tough, but like more just like an asshole.
Thanks, bro.
You know what I mean?
Dude, my man.
Like, sorry, fucking sweaty. I got the jumper of fucking for winter on. But
Fashion.
no, I reckon you look like a nice guy that's like an arsehole to other guys.
Really?
Yeah. When I walked in, you're like, oh, did you just finish a training session? And I'm like, it's fucking 2 a.m. in the morning and I've got fucking...
Kind of a smart ass comment, eh?
yeah.
Dude.
I was like, man, I just came to say happy birthday, you fucking bastard. No, but anyway.
And how's your week going?
Yeah. Oh, that was fucked, man. Thinking about that gives me the worst anxiety, but I spoke about it yesterday's podcast. It was the shy guy approach.
Yeah.
Like I didn't...
Do you have different like approaches?
Well, it depends on what day it is. But if it's day two on the Larry, I went for the shy guy. Shy guy approach.
Shy guy things?
Like, this is the thing, right? With confident girls, Instagram. This is why it probably worked out for you because you're fucking being a shy guy.
Yeah.
Maybe,
yeah.
With Mumsy. With the missus. Sorry.
Mum.
No, not mum. But
Dude's been stalking
the shy guy this is my approach with confident girls. Maybe they're fucking famous or you're confident, but you're also reserved. You're shy.
Yeah.
You don't talk too much. You're there if they need a vape. You're there if they need a drink.
Yeah.
Say hello to their friends. Very firm cuddles. And then just fucking like this. No, but that's the shy guy approach, and it works a treat.
Yeah.
So there's been. Oh, actually, I won't touch base on that one, but. Actually, I will, and I mean this with so much respect, and I'm sorry to my girlfriend, but this is so important. There was a girl there. Oh, no. You know what? I'm not going to do it. I can't fucking do it because it's a...
Dude, you've already pretty much said it now.
I don't know if she'll definitely watch this one. When's this dropping? Do it in like a month. No, so there was... I don't know if I should... Should I tell this? Yeah, fuck it. You know what? It's in the past. Past is in the past.
It's done.
So she's talked in podcasts about her past. So anyways.
Yeah.
I was at a party, right? There was a girl there. She had a massive following, like massive following. Hot. So apparently she was hot. I didn't think so.
Dude, you've got a girlfriend.
And, I was being the shy guy. Not on purpose. This was just me just being shy, day two.
Yeah.
So anyways, everyone's hitting on her, blah, blah, blah. She just randomly comes up to me and she's like, oh, like, what are you up to? Like, I didn't even know who she was. And I was like, oh, fuck, I'm just high as a kite right now, just flying. No, alcohol-wise. And then, so then she goes, oh, like just starts talking to me and shit. Guys with like Lamborghinis and shit at this party were like, oh, come for a drive.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I'm just sitting there depressed as, I'm fucking drunk as. And then she's just like, we're vibing for ages. And then anyways, we end up all of us go back to my house.
Yeah.
And then blah, blah, blah. But that was a perfect example of the shy guy works.
The shy guy. You got all the dudes with the Lambos and Ferraris.
Yeah, and I'm like, oh, hey, can you grab the Uber? She's like, yeah, sweet. So that's what I like. Like, girls love that shit, you know what I mean?
I know, dude. It's just like, I see so many dudes like trying to flash, like, I don't know, trying to flex on them and flash their car, their watch, like all this thing. And like, I don't know, man, it just comes across like, are girls even into that? Do you know what I mean?
Girls are into that, but I feel like girls that have their own shit going on, their own, it's like they have their own ambitions and goals and they're doing well for themselves. I feel like they like it, but they're like, it's not what they find attractive in a dude. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, but of course they love that shit. If I'm driving a Ferrari or a Lamborghini, and that's 2 out of 2.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Fucking knees are up there, but I don't care because I can't fit in this bitch properly. But they love that shit.
I know. It's weird, man. It's weird.
I hate it.
I hate it as well, dude.
When one of my mates just rock up and I've got a mate with a white Lambo, and just he just revs it so loud too, and I'm just like, oh.
So we'll rent that Ferrari for us today or no? Tomorrow.
Yeah. He's like a surgeon or some shit.
Really?
He's just got the nicest Lambo.
Respect.
But he's ugly, so it evens itself out. So if you're good looking, then you're a Ferrari yourself, all right? Remember that, young kings. No, so I wanted to ask, right, you guys, how long have you guys been together?
Over 2.5 years now.
Right.
Crazy.
So shit gets boring real quick. if you don't mind me asking,
No.
how do you guys keep it interesting? Like I'm talking like I'm just putting it out there. I don't know, like sex toys, fucking like swingers. Like, do you guys like, or is it just like movie nights?
Nah. So like, yeah, bro, you got to
respectfully, obviously, Amelia.
Respectfully, what's with the are we religious?
I'm fucking grateful for everything.
No. Fair question. Yeah, dude. Like, I feel like after a while, if you just keep it the same, then it sort of just becomes routine. And like, you know, oh, it's that time. You know, it's that time
to have sex.
Yeah. And it just gets boring, and there's nothing to spice it up. So like, you got to mix it up, man. Like, yeah, we've brought in toys, which is like pretty good. We've brought in, we've just spiced it up. Like we've like
basketball player.
Role.
This NBA player was over for holiday. He plays for
some surgeon in a Ferrari or something.
He drives this Lamborghini. He's ugly, but
yeah, he's heaps ugly. He's surgeon though, bro. Good with his hands.
That was a joke, by the way.
Turn on the lights. Millie's not even there anymore.
It's just him.
Where'd she go?
It's just him in the fucking Lamborghini. How'd you get this upstairs?
Yeah, dude. Like we've brought in toys. We've done a little bit of like role play. But every time we try and do kind of role play, we just start laughing and break character. So like, I don't know, maybe I got to be stricter with it. Like if she breaks character, just slap her in the head or something.
Yeah, and they love that shit too.
They
like,
do, man. They do.
Like, but I feel like they do that shit. And role play, like what type of role play?
Like
I'll give you some of my examples too. Like,
oh, now?
Not right now.
Oh, I thought you were going to role play with me.
Like if you want to, we can do it.
Should we do like, what would you do?
All right, so I'm massive on like, my girlfriend going out with her friends, and I go out with my friends.
Yeah.
And we act like, I spoke about it yesterday, like acting like we don't know each other from
Dude,
afar.
I've always wanted to do that. I've seen that in movies.
And you have to, but I'm like, I want you to be an absolute arsehole to me, like a bitch almost.
Really?
Yeah. And
that's
then
so cool.
And then, you know, she's like, oh, can I flirt with other guys? And I'm like, whoa. cut. I'm like, what the fuck? No. I just want you to be.
You rock up and she's hooking into another guy.
Yeah. And I'm like, mate, what the fuck are you doing? But yeah, so that's one of my fantasies.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably.
So like, have you done that?
Oh, like not recently. No, I haven't. I haven't done it actually at all, but I'd love to. Just looking at it. But I don't know. It's up to you. So like,
it's up to me, bro.
It's up to you, man. Is this thing on? Is this on? But what fuck?
I reckon it's bad. I reckon it's a good thing.
No, it is a good thing, but like,
it's a good thing.
It like, yeah.
Yeah.
What would you do? Like, what would your fantasy be?
I don't know. Like
what have you guys done?
So we've just done like the sort of more aggressive thing. So like
what?
like you know how you're obviously dating your girlfriend.
Yeah.
And it's very much like lovey-dovey, and then like, you know, we'll joke around, like I'll throw her down on the bed and be like, you know, shut the fuck up. She's like, I'm not even saying anything. I'm like, see, and then it just falls apart.
Yeah.
Like we have a little bit of a crack at it.
Yeah.
But like that's why I'm like, maybe I should be more just stay in character. Like, we got to be
Are you drunk? Or like a few drinks, maybe a bit of dinner?
A few drinks. Sometimes we try it sober, but it always just falls apart because we're like start laughing, and then I'm like, oh, like,
yeah,
you know,
missionary. Straight to missionary.
No, slight edge on missionary. Yeah. Slightly rotated.
Best. I call that the 5 a.m.
Best 10 seconds of her life, though. You know what I mean. Yeah, I want to try like, I don't know, maybe like the lawyer and the person they're representing. Yeah. Like, you know, this one's pro bono. For my pro bono.
This is on us. This is on the house.
This is on the house if you get on the house. You know what I mean? Like,
I definitely know what you mean.
Something like that, maybe like nurse doctor. That's pretty cliche.
Yeah. I like the like you owe rent. Like you got to pay rent.
No way.
Yeah.
That's good.
And then it's like, well, how are you going to?
How would you dress up as?
So
would you go
like a wife beater?
Wife beater.
And trackies and slides with socks.
Well, are you the dude paying rent, or you own
the place? I own the place. And but this is like a fucking motel. I own the motel, and like you're staying there like $50 a week. Oh, so it's a dirty dirt place.
Dirty vibes.
And I rock up and like she can't pay rent. And I'm like, come on, man. It's fucking 5 weeks now, and you know, it's time to pay your rent. And I'm in my wife beater. I've probably got KFC marks on my fucking singlet.
Dude, this isn't not
And she's
sexy.
like, I don't know.
Gross, bro.
I don't know what to do. And I'm just like, I'm overweight at this stage too.
Oh, you've gone all out.
I've gone all out.
6-month plan.
Yeah, this is like a fucking 3 months of bad eating and drinking consistently.
Dude, this
so
is
I'm
sick.
overweight.
Why don't we do this for the podcast?
Mate, I've been trying to fucking pass it on by Lukey and Ice, but like they're not going for it.
YKTR, the wife beater.
Holy shit, fucking, that's actually a really good idea. No, but
Write it down.
you know, and then the rent's due, and she's like, I can't pay it. Yeah. And I'm like, well, we've got to work something out, obviously.
Maybe like
sexual harassment.
Instantly like the pants drop or something.
And then we're into
and
it.
Then
But then
you say rent's owed.
rent's due, just tattooed on my dick. But it's just
Like, bro,
RD.
you got a henna tattoo. It's like, nah, I committed to this shit.
It's just rent D. And I'm like, I couldn't fit. So, but I fucking, you know what I mean? Rent D. What the hell's D?
Re, just RE.
Just RE. All right, so
It's gone so off.
sorry, we're fucking flying with the fairies.
We're out in the motel.
Mate, so Pillow Talk's a bit of advice for me, right? So obviously, in episode 1 of Pillow Talk, I told the boys that I've fallen in love with a girl.
I saw that one.
Yeah.
That was really cute.
And you know what? I was like, fuck it, because I can tell the future. And like, it might have come off a bit weird. The boys are like, you're a fucking psycho. And I'm like, but I mean well though. So I was like, fuck it, I'm just going to do it. And then anyways, it ended up working. So
Dude, that's a skill.
Thank you very much. It's the shy guy.
The shy guy.
And confident.
Confident. The shy guy, confident, future
Exactly.
predictor.
Exactly. I'm actually, can you hear me? I can tell the fucking.
Couldn't you tell he heard you?
Is my
You know the
phone on?
future?
So I need some advice so I've got a girlfriend now, thank God. Very grateful for my girlfriend. She's amazing, right? She's so funny. She's smart. She's beautiful. Sexy as. Holy shit. She's naughty too, respectfully. And
Yeah, my
She
girlfriend's all right. This guy's
Well,
making me look so bad. He's like praising God. He's like praising the ground she worked on. Naughty, sexy, beautiful. Everything I ever want. Just sort of looks at me. I'm like, bro, I love my girlfriend as well.
man, I gave you like a fucking nice
The
20-minute
alley-oop.
mark.
The alley-oop.
I gave you a nice 20-minute mark to talk about her, and you're like, yeah, she's sweet.
I didn't know. Don't throw me. No. I love my girlfriend as well. She's even naughtier than his one. Sexier. I love her.
I love her way more.
Praise Gandhi.
Oh my God, man. But yeah, she's the one. She's the one.
Dude, really?
Yeah, I feel it. I can feel it.
Wow.
And you know what? If it doesn't work out, then Pillow Talk, when we revisit down the track, it's going to be a giggle. We can fucking mark this as a giggle. But I need some advice, right? So,
And I'll try and give it to you.
it's been about 5-6 weeks since we met. I asked her out, took her to a restaurant in the city, 11-course meal. It was
11.
yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Good.
She likes food. And I love food
Fair
too.
enough,
No,
man.
but it's those little dishes. So it's real cute. It's a real intimate restaurant, right? And she was drunk, a little bit tipsy from an event with the girls.
Oh, so she didn't get drunk?
No. I picked her up from the event, and she's like, hey, and I'm like, oh, beauty. Like, this is going to be easier for me to ask her out. But anyways, ask her out on this dinner. So I need the advice to talk about, right? So I've done a few things wrong, right? I'm a bit of a party boy. I don't know if you know. I party here and there every
I
weekend.
feel like I know.
Every weekend. So last weekend was the first time I hadn't partied since I moved back to Sydney from Melbourne. That's been about 1.5 years now. So I've been going hard for 1.5 years. How would I stop partying or pull it back a bit? Or know when to pull up stumps, because we've been out together a few times and she's like, hey, it's time to go home. And I'm just like, I can't leave. I'm not fucking leaving.
I ain't leaving.
So I need that advice to say, like, I don't know if you're in your relationship, like, I need to, like, do I stop partying? Do I do it to like once a month? How do I break it to the boys?
I reckon like you just got to have that balance, man. Like, but obviously if you really like doing it and you're not doing anything wrong, then, you know, you don't have to feel too guilty. But like also maybe just find a balance. Like for me, I kind of know that nothing like that good ever happens after like 3:30 a.m.
I reckon, I heard it's 1.
I was giving you some leeway, bro.
Oh shit. No, 3:30.
I heard it was 6. I don't know, man. Like you can obviously like, I feel like you can still try and find the time for the big belters, but for me, like I kind of realized that after 3:30,
there's nothing happening.
Nothing really that good happens. You know, you're kind of just sitting at home.
You're not pulling birds.
You're not really pulling.
Yeah,
you
not really, or you're not.
No, well, you're not. You're not.
If you're us, you're not. But this is obviously talking to
if
a
you're
wider
good with,
group.
if you're not shy, and you know, But yeah, like I kind of realized nothing that good happens after 3:30. But like, if you still want to have like your belters, like, I feel like something that your girlfriend would really like is to be like, you know, I still obviously love partying, but I also really love you. So like, I'm willing to change. I'm willing to compromise a bit of my life because that's how much you mean to me. Yeah. Because girls love, bro.
You're good, all right.
Yeah. He's like, just actually, can you say that into my phone? Yeah. Because obviously girls love it if you can compromise with them.
100%.
You know what I mean? Like, because they feel that you're changing what you like to do for them.
Yeah.
So like, if you can say to her, hey, like, okay, you said you go out every single weekend. You would say like, hey, like, I love you so much that, you know, maybe I'll start with, you know, only going out 2 of the 4. Or if I do go out, I promise you I won't be out for sunrise.
Yeah.
You know, like, and then.
No, well, I'll tell you a funny story actually. So I was, Isabel, sorry. Shit, no. The missus went away and then.
Current.
Yeah. She left and I was like, no, I'm staying in this weekend. So once you get to know me more, staying in is so fucking hard, right? And you, same for yourself. You get invited to fucking every Tom, Dick and Harry's fucking birthday party. But so anyways, I'm like, I'm gonna go out for one drink. She's like, yeah, sweet. So anyways, I end up bending. And it's like 8:30 in the morning. Yeah. And I'm like, shit. She calls me and I'm like, holy fuck. No. And I'm like, this is fucked. So I run into my mate's bed and I take off my clothes.
For a phone call. It's not even, was it a video?
Yeah, FaceTime.
Oh, okay.
And I'm like, I lay in bed.
Just in the background.
Yeah. I lay in bed. I'm like, oh, hey, baby. I'm like, what's up? And I'm like, sorry, I'm so hungover. She's like, no, I did do the yawn. She's like, have you slept? And I'm like, what do you mean have I slept? Yeah, I just woke up. I was just having sleep paralysis. Are you serious? And she knew that I was fucking talking shit. Anyways, I learned my lesson then. But it's the most funniest thing is like, I never ever leave the parties, right? For anybody. So then the first time it happened, she's like, we're going home. I was like, 10 more minutes. She's like, no, we're off. And I'm like, shit. This is a crossroad where I either pick her or partying. So I go,
I'll meet at home.
I go, sweet. So I go to the boys, I'm off, guys. And the boys are like, what the fuck? Like,
what time was it?
Oh, it would have been about 3 in the morning.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm off, lads. Like, and she's like, sorry, the boys are like, what have you done? What have you done to him?
No way.
And I'm like, no, this is the one, boys. I can't let this one go.
I reckon like what would hurt you is that, or anyone, is that like if you make a promise to a girl, like, I'm not going to go out, or I'm not going to do this, or I won't see this girl, or I won't go to this venue. If you say concrete, I'm not going to do something, and then you do it, that is it's the worst thing. The girls get, I suppose guys as well, but more girls, they get so upset because you've almost like broken a promise. So with lads, bro, like,
that's exactly what happened.
We're so like airy fairy, like, hey bro, you want to catch up for lunch this week? And we're like, yeah, I've got some, like, I'm free on later in the week, like let me know. Like we're kind of like, it's so up in the air, like, yeah bro, I think Friday or Thursday, and like we're like, yeah, and then Amelia will ask, she goes, are you still seeing your mate this week? I'm like, yeah. She's like, oh, where are you going? I'm like, I don't know. She's like, well, what day is it? I'm like Wednesday to Friday.
I don't fucking know.
And then she's like, well, what are you actually doing, Josh? Who are you seeing? I'm like, my mate. She's like, well, what's the plan? I'm like, I don't know. And then like, you know, you speak to her like, hey, I'm seeing my friend at 12:35 on Friday. And like, you know, at the grounds. And it's just like such a difference.
That's exactly what happened, bro. It's like, it was a massive turn off for her. She goes, you said that you weren't going out. And I was like, well, man, you're so people
fucked.
can change their mind. No. And I was like, can I change my mind? Is that okay? And she goes, listen, have a think about what you want. And I was like, holy shit. And I was like, oh, fuck. And I had the anxiety of doom too. I was like, man, this is fucked up. Because I really liked her at this point. And I was like, I actually called her like 80 times. And I was like, sorry. And then she's like, fuck off. I'll talk to you. Like, I'm over it. And then work things out. But then I learnt my lesson then. So...
Well, that's the thing, bro.
I finally changed it. Oh, shit. I finally changed it. But what I was going to say was, so in the first, say, like month, right, you're vibing with a girl, you think that you could start dating this bird. And I'm not talking, this is not for me now because I'm not doing it, but when do you stop talking to other girls? Like, did you stop talking to other girls straight away? Because I feel like in the times we live in, you can't put all your eggs in one basket because there's so much shit going. Like, there's so many guys in the girls' DMs. There's so many guys like, let's go on dates, let's do this, let's do that.
Yeah, dude, it's such a hard question to answer. But for me, if you
when did you do it?
So I was on the show with Amelia. So we were locked off from the world, no phones, didn't even know. We could have had a new prime minister. We could have had Donald Trump running the country. I didn't know what was going on. I never really do anyway, so I don't know why I'm pretending like I know in Australia. But basically, we were cut off from the outside world, so I couldn't speak to anyone on my phone. It was only the people in my house I could speak to. And I was really keen on Amelia, and I already been fucked around by so many different girls in the show that I was just eyes for her.
Yeah.
But like the second part of that question is like, when is it okay for guys and probably girls to stop talking to people? It's so tough, man, because before the world of Instagram and Snapchat and Messenger and, you know, all this stuff, like dating was probably a lot simpler. 100%. Like, it was stripped right back. You know, you can't just speak to 6 different girls or respond to a story or like a photo or, you know, all the stuff that you can do.
How would you, so like, obviously when you start seeing someone, you're vibing and all that shit, when do you, like, how do you cut off girls? Because I just went ice cold on all of them. Oh, not all of them, but like there was like one or two.
It's a double-edged sword, because when you're speaking to girls, or if you're a girl speaking to a guy, think about how many times like you have been stood up for a date, or you've been brushed, or a girl's like, hey, I'm going back to my ex. So it's kind of like in the back of your head, I'm going to keep speaking. You know, I might like this person the most out of everyone I'm speaking to, but I'm also going to keep these other conversations going as kind of like a security blanket. Because if this girl dumps me, then I can always like not fall back on, but it's like, oh yeah, I wasn't even that keen. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah. So it's kind of saves yourself from getting hurt.
100%.
You know what I mean? Because you're kind of like, your pride doesn't take a big hit because you're like, oh, bro, like,
fuck, I put all my eggs in one basket.
If you literally, like, because I suffered from that heaps, man, where like I was kind of like, I really like this girl before the show, and I'd only speak to that girl, and then she'd be like, oh, I'm going back to my ex, or I'm dating this
story
guy.
of my life.
We went on a date 2 weeks ago. Like, how can you go back to your ex? And I just felt like heaps, just like almost a bit angry that I'm like, I tried to be the gentleman and try to only see this girl. And then I end up getting like a pie in my face.
Over,
So I'm just like, then it kind of teaches you, well, you know, fuck that. I'm going to start speaking to 7 girls because like I'm going to, 3 of them are going to pie me in the face. Like, yeah, exactly. But that's wrong as well. Because then you're tuning too many girls and you can be called like, that's wrong, man.
You're tuning too many girls, but then you're also like, you're not going to most likely meet anyone because you've got so many fucking
because you're speaking
so many books are open.
You're so spread, bro. You got
and I mean, if you're into that shit, then by all means go hard. But like, you know what I mean? Like, we're not saying it's bad if you want to fuck around for a bit.
You're almost like rewarded these days for being like the thing with like what
dog.
I found, bro, in Australia, which is so weird with dating, is like the less keen you like, if you like someone, you're taught to act less keen.
Yeah.
Why is that?
I don't know.
It's so weird, bro. You're out with someone, you try and play it cool. You're like, hey, what's up? But then inside, you're like, I actually really like this person.
I fucking would take this girl to the moon on my
But in the UK,
suitcase.
They're really forward, man. And they're like, if they like someone, they'll go like,
they
go for it. But in Australia,
it's weird.
It's for some reason, a lot of boys and girls.
Easy, tiger.
We play, we play cool guy, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or shy guy. That's a bit different.
No, shy guys are fucking. It's organic.
Hey, yeah. But you know what? Have you experienced that as well?
Well, for me, like after my previous relationship, I just was like, not like hooking up with heaps of chicks, but I was, you know, like you're talking to heaps of people at one time. Yeah. It was almost like a fucking chat room. Nah, just kidding.
Chat roulette. Who am I talking to today?
I'm just joking, man. I hate that shit. Can Corey shut up out the back, please? Woo. No, but I was just doing my thing, right?
Yeah.
And then when I met Isabel, I did the opposite. I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna put all my eggs in one basket and be a real full on keen ass. So I feel like if a chick's into you and you're obviously a 10, then she's gonna go hard. So she's gonna accept it. You know what I mean?
So why was she into
Because I'm 12. No,
12.
nah, but
That's what I
yeah.
meant.
So yeah, it's hard to say, man. But you're right though. Like the cool guy act, like I don't give a
So
fuck.
dumb, bro.
Like, well, yeah, no, we were talking here and there, like via message and shit. But like, I just stopped talking to her. And she
Like,
was
imagine
like,
if she dumped you and when
Yeah.
you put all your eggs in her basket, like you would be leaving feeling defeated. Hey,
I feel like from my past relationships, I'll never let that happen again. I'll
I've never
get
been dumped. I've never been dumped.
I'll never ever let my heart be broken again. Oh fuck. No, but sweet. Sorry. What I was gonna say. So this is the pillow talk part of it, right? And this is just a real quick question.
Quick hit.
What's your favorite sex position?
Doggy.
Doggy.
Has to be. That's
Really?
probably every guy's sex position.
Really?
What's yours?
Man, I like the fucking legs behind the head.
Really?
Yeah.
What's that called? Is that dog box?
That's Google Box.
Google Home. That's Hey Siri.
That's fucking flexibility of doom. So doggy styles, eh?
Doggy, I think most. Yeah, that's
I
pretty
like
good,
to
man.
stare straight into the eyes.
Really?
Yeah, so I need that
Maybe she could flip the neck back.
Yeah, no, it's at that turn.
The VNS oyster.
Oh, is it?
that what it's called?
The VNS oyster.
Dude, you're an oyster lad.
And I do love seafood. Holy
Is
shit,
that
that's
it?
me.
Is that you?
Yeah, but see, I've got my legs up like so. I'm like this. I've got the legs up, and I'm like, do you know what I mean?
Not
like
really.
the legs are up, the legs are behind the head, and it's sort of like dipping. Do you know what I mean?
So you're getting a bit of low squat action.
Yeah, exactly. But you've got to keep it straight back too, and you've got to sort of tuck it
I don't know if
down.
my body could handle that, bro.
Yeah, it's a lot of hamstring work. Fucking works the hamstrings out. I've got bad asthma too.
So do I.
It's fucked up.
Oh, dude.
All right. What's one of your favorite fantasies?
Favorite fantasies would be to maybe like have sex in like a mini golf course or something, somewhere half public, but you can get hidden at the same time, like a bit racy. What about you?
My favorite fantasy would be like it's actually I don't want to say it.
Well, okay, what's like something that you like that's a bit strange during
like-
sex?
Strange during sex. I like my nipples being touched.
Really?
Yeah, I like feet too.
No way.
I love sucking on toes.
Really?
Love it.
No way.
Like I'm massive on feet. Like if I'm on a chick's Instagram, I'll zoom up on their feet before anything else because the saying goes if a girl looks after her feet,
at the Foot Loving Society
looks-
every Thursday night.
if a girl looks after her feet, she looks after herself.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
You will not want to see my feet then.
I'll be the judge.
Match me? No, bro, I have the worst.
So yeah,
feet.
the feet fetish is like
Respect.
Yeah, so that's pretty
What
much
have
it.
you seen? Maybe this is inappropriate. Meghan Markle's.
I have, and they're fucking. All right. Where's the weirdest place that you've had sex?
Well, we had sex in the Hideaway in Laval, and there was about. Oh no, we didn't have sex. We did everything but sex. There was like
That must have been someone else.
Yeah. That was another girl. No. We had it was everything but sex. We were in a room. 8 cameras were in the room. I'm getting lip love down below. I don't know why I just said it like that. Might as well just said blowjob. And then I'm loving it. And then I look up and there's 8 cameras just. And I know there's about at least 15 to 20 people behind those cameras just watching.
You're just flexing.
And I'm just going beast mode, full 20 seconds.
Oh, beautiful. All right, this one's a bit fucking. Do you miss your ex sometimes?
No.
No. Okay.
No, I don't. We had a pretty messy breakup.
Yeah.
But like, I still see her like quite a bit, and it's like,
Hellos.
oh yeah, if I'm like walking past, but
Yeah.
like I see her like from the distance, and like, I don't know. We both kind of know we
Keep
kind of
the
see,
distance.
just avoid. Kinda.
Yeah.
But like, it's not bad now, but it's always like, can I be bothered to have
You wouldn't
this chat?
do you catch up? No.
Do you catch up with your ex?
No, fuck no.
People like, I know people
hate
that,
that
are like
shit.
claim their best mates are their
That's
ex. I'm like,
my housemate, Justin.
he's best mates with his ex.
Probably don't want to. But yeah, they're fucking like the bestest friends of doom, and I'm just.
I mean, it sounds nice.
I couldn't even date someone who was best friends with their like ex.
I know.
Oh, like I'm just gonna catch up. I was like, nah, not on my watch, sister.
Yeah, it sounds cool in like your head, but then like,
Fuck no.
yeah,
Like
I don't
even
know
with
how
my
that
ex,
works.
I'm like, ex had the chance of doom. Fuck it off. You know what I mean? X is for X for a reason.
That's
Anyways, don't get me started on that. Real quick, breaking up with someone. How do you do it? Like the fastest way possible.
Just ghost them.
Whoa,
I'm Gina. I've never ghosted a partner.
You're just like, it's not working.
Oh, dude, it's so awkward. I'm the type of person that I'll have them in the room and I'll be like to all the boys, I'm like, I'm going to break up with her tomorrow when I see her for lunch.
Yeah.
Like, I'm going to do it. And then I'm sitting in the room and she's like, and I'm sitting there
Sorry.
and I'm like, okay, 10, 9, 8, 7. Oh, no, not a good time. I'll wait another minute. Okay, 5, 4. Nah, fuck, we'll get the pizza. I'll do it after she's eaten. She'd be clear in the head. And then I'm like, the boy's like, so did you do it? I'm like, oh, I didn't even end up doing it. So like, I bitch it, bro, all
Really?
the time. Yeah, well, when's the right time to do it? There's
I don't
never
know.
a right
I feel like you've got to move states.
Hey, I'm in another state now. It's not going to work.
That's fucked up. I was just joking.
Ghosting. Have you?
How
ever
many
ghosted?
girls have you slept with?
I reckon. I answered this on the show. Probably north of like 40.
Yeah.
Yeah, north of 40. Probably between
That's
like
fucking disgusting.
40 and 60.
Really?
What are you on?
Like probably around 10 to 15.
No way.
And
No
I mean
way.
that truly. I truly
No, you
mean
don't. You stitch me up and make me be
that. I'm
honest.
trying to stitch up. Whoa, man! I'm trying to be honest too, brother.
Do you think that? No, bro. Don't do this ever again. Don't do that ever again.
And I mean that fucking
Never
respectfully.
do that
Gang,
ever
gang,
again.
gang, gang.
As soon as he stops, he's going to tell me the real number. I want everyone to know that is fucking bullshit.
So, anyways,
what a dog. What a dog.
Hey, man.
He's
you
like,
know
bro,
what
he gave me that look like, hey, we're in a safe place here. You tell me, I tell you. She goes, 10, bro. Fuck up, cunt.
Ooh, that's 2 from 2. Okay, when did you lose? How did you lose your virginity?
Was 16, just turned 16. I was at a party. I was dating this girl. Went upstairs at the party, and then she was like, "Oh, do you want to do it?" I'm like, "Oh yeah." And
That's
I was
special.
about to do it. She's like, "Oh, do you want to put like some protection on?" I'm like, "Yeah, for sure." And like opened it, never put a condom on. Tried to do it for like, fucked up the first one, chucked it. Tried to do the second one. I couldn't get it on properly. Like was on halfway or backwards, obviously. Chucked it off again. She's like, "Did you end up doing it?" I was like, "Oh, these condoms are fucking expired or some shit." And then didn't use it.
She's like, "Yeah, sweet."
Didn't
She's
use
just
it.
like this. Yeah, but I
Had it
made
on
you
my
a
head.
fucking dog. I made you a little sausage dog.
Had it on my head.
All right, where's do you like watching porn and during sex? Have you watched porn?
No, I've never watched porn during sex.
Really?
Yeah, no. I mean, I'm not like the craziest into porn, but I frequent it sometimes. Here and there.
How many times would you wank a day?
No, not every day. I don't reckon. Because you got a girlfriend, so.
I smack it out like maybe 5 times a day.
But does your girlfriend get weird at that?
Nah, loves
Wait,
it.
it's 5 times a day,
Yeah, bro.
and he's only had sex 10 with 10 people. So you guys do the maths there.
That's fucking 20.
You're like, all right, I've had sex with 12.
No, I'm
5 times a day.
I'm the horniest kind of dooms.
Dude, how is your dick even still on?
I know, like I'll try, like, because I wake up nice and early, so I'd probably get out like 2 or
You
3
got it in
before I
your
get out
diary?
of bed.
Diary?
Like
5
I
a.m.
honestly,
wank.
4 minimum a day.
How long do you
Like
last
now
for?
that I've got a girlfriend, I try like probably sex twice a day.
How long does your sex last and how long does your wanks last?
My wanks last maybe, I don't like to put a cap on it, but maybe about 15, 20.
That's quite long.
No, because I watch the whole thing.
It's got candles on.
I like to set the mood
He
first.
watches the Steely's for the storyline.
Yeah, no, I do. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. This guy's a teacher.
Stagnetti, the pirate's back.
No, so yeah, and then during sex, maybe 20, 30 minutes.
That's good.
Yeah, I like a foreplay too.
Respect.
Like, yeah, I love that dirty shit. Anyways, so respectfully. And then, what's this say? Have you ever lied to your girlfriend?
He's pretending he didn't write the questions. What is this? You wrote these.
Have you
bro.
ever lied?
You told me you wrote them. You go, I love
My
my own.
spelling's a bit off. And I'm like, have you ever...
I literally go to him before the podcast and go, oh, you write, bro. You go, yeah, I just love the feeling of writing them out. Now he's pretending he didn't write them. Dude's a complete...
Have you ever lied to your girlfriend?
Never. Nah, yeah, of course. Like
a white lie or like...
little white lies, like at the start more.
Okay.
Now, honestly, the best policy is just being truthful and honest. And I feel like I am always truthful and honest. That's the best policy.
Even though, what I found is even if you tell them the truth, they're going to be shitty, but it's not going to be as bad.
Well, yeah, exactly. Because you can always fall back on, look, I'm just trying to be as open and honest as possible.
Yeah.
And then whatever you say after that kind of gives you like a little bit of leeway. Don't you reckon?
Fuck that shit. No, 100%. Well, you know what? We'll finish it on that. We'll finish on that note, man. Thank you so much for coming in. I fucking appreciate it. And we'll chop it up again. Yeah. What I was thinking, right, we'll get a few of the boys on and like maybe a few beers and shit and just fucking tell our war stories.
Yeah, for sure, bro. Thanks for having me, man.
No, thanks, brother.
Doing good
appreciate
things
it.
here.
Thanks, bro.
My man.
Let's go.